In this lesson, we will explain how to use the dashboard templates we provide with ALM Octane 15.1.40. Let's go into the dashboard module. And when you want to add a widget, basically you see a number of out-of-the-box widgets you can define. So you can see here the total number of the widgets which are found, and on the left-hand side, those widgets are also organized in different topics like tracking progress, DevOps, analytics, quality, content planning, and test coverage. But when you go into the widget, you basically don't see how they look like. Yeah? And if you are for a specific graph or template, it's not possible to see it directly from here. That's the reason why we have added this feature, View Dashboard Templates. And this is a very nice feature which provides for now 3 templates you can make use of. The first one is Agile Quality. When you really want to focus on modern quality management topics like tests, you want to measure your test progress, how many automated test cases you have, how many manual test cases you have, but also on the coverage of your backlog items and requirements. This is very useful. Release management is more for tracking the progress, how you are performing in your release, how much development has been done, what is the remaining work left, how the velocity look like. The typical burn up, burn down charts are demoed there, and the cross and trend release as well as analytics provide you to see what are the KPIs you want to track for your releases when it comes to quality, speed, and efficiency. Here we are really making use of the analytic graphs and widgets we have and provide you how could potentially use it. So let's go first in the Agile template and see what we have there. So you just need to click on Show Template, and it shows you exactly the template widgets you can select, and these are pre-filled with demo data. So it's not the data which is in your workspace and repository. It's the data which allows you to understand what are the different graphs and how they look like. So if you are interested in one, you just select it here. And you can then scroll down and see what are the relevant graphs which may be useful for you. So you just keep on selecting them, the right ones for sure you are interested in. You can see here some CI test failure trends, how this has been evolving over time. What are the problematic tests which has been detected, or the manual test progress. So this is also very important when you are in a release to identify what are the different executions, how you are performing when it comes to your testing, and where your test progress is. So this is a very useful graph. So there are a couple of graphs we provide, like coverage per environment, content progress. So this is really very useful. Just select the ones you are looking for, and then you can decide add to existing dashboard, so the one you see in the background, or add the selected one to the new dashboard. So it will clean and clear a new, create a new dashboard which will be applied using these widgets. So let's say it's I will add it to the existing one, and you see it directly goes into the format you are using. So if you change the layout to, let's do it like this, it will show you exactly how those graphs are appearing. Few of them are not really showing some data because the filtering is not correct. So I can remove the filter here, and let's see, now it comes, and same goes for this one. I don't have any runs done in the last 24 hours, but let's say last 30 days. And there you go. So here I have some runs which I have executed. And same manner you can add and explore the other 2 categories. So release management, you can see exactly here we have those cumulative flow charts, or forecasting for releases is also very important when you are when you want to deliver on time, and see if the current state of your progress can really can be measured and applied on a forecast, so you are able to reach your goal after a specific time. You have the the work item in progress by teams. You can have this chart, which is pre-configured vulnerabilities, velocity tracking. So there are different things. The control chart is also very important to see, okay, what were the different areas where my user stories have been stuck in. Yeah, so you can see that this, for example, this user story has been in progress for 79% of the time, and 21% of the time it has been in testing. So it's a great statistic to identify where your execution is on the backlog items. And a few others like the active defect detection, daily detection on defect, and injection. So you just select those and add it to your existing or new board. And the last one, basically, okay, this is also not showing anything. So let's say all defects up to now, it will be, it's too big. And also remove the default release. So I think this is too big. I need to, let's say last month. This should show me something. Yeah. And now let's go and explore the last template, which is cross release trends and analytics. And this is exactly what I was talking about here. We are providing you the analytic widgets, which are collecting the data and bringing it into context of a feature, of a cycle time, of a defect resolution time, which helps you to really understand how you are progressing not only within the release but across releases, and see and identify if you have maybe introduced automation and this has caused that you deliver now faster. You have lower cycle time on defects as well as on features. So these kind of things you can measure directly here, as well as the ability to see exactly how your automation is doing, how the progress is, and what is changing while because you have introduced automation into the project. So here you can exactly select those items and widgets and make sure they are part of your current dashboard. So once they are added, they will be applied directly in the dashboard module. And this is a very nice feature you can make use of to get started more quickly and don't need to really configure your different widgets manually. You can just make use of those dashboard templates and accelerate in creating your dashboards for Octane.